Hello and welcome to episode 62 of Aurei Plays 7 Billion Humans. Um, we have 4 levels left, which we haven't gotten fully optimized. I've made a throw at this one. I have at this one as well. So I'm gonna give this one a shot first to see what's what, and then we'll move into probably one of the more difficult ones. And this one might also still be difficult. Let's see. Okay. So it's the decimal counting machine, but we need to keep doubling it. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so everyone is doubling it, and then we're doing a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, okay, so what I did here is I did some trickiness to keep them in sync, right? So I wanted them to all be able to do this at the same time, but yeah, so I used that to let's see. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'm neither getting speed nor instruction count here, especially with something like this. Okay, I guess this was to get them in sync, so maybe if we can get rid of this, then we can actually get somewhere. Yeah. Okay, it's I might actually have like been right at the time limit for this one, so maybe it wasn't as easy as I thought. Yeah, running it actually takes a real long time. So let's see where we're at, like instruction count wise, what we're gonna get. Let's see. Okay, so instruction count wise we would need 25. We're at 41 now. Yeah. That's... Let's see. Yeah, so I did this to keep them in sync. So I guess you want to be doing something that's... Like for... Okay, so... I guess for... Like, could we do it for speed? Maybe I was just too slow at first. So let's see what we're gonna do. So we have a special one, right? The right one. And basically we're modifying. Wait, so what is mem 3? Ah, it's, yeah, okay, the one to the right. So basically what we're doing each step is like we're checking out, like do we get some carryover from the right, and that's why we needed to keep them in sync. So I guess we can do it sequentially, right? That should be totally fine. The amount of doublings we need to get to the end. Maybe not actually. Maybe that will time out. Let's try and code that solution and see what happens. I also think that for instruction it makes sense to have this guy trigger the first one, right? Because that means we don't have to do anything special in order to handle, like we have the special check with mem4 which does something. So let's and so we are currently actually we're letting all of them do something, which is probably also not yeah, we actually go through the whole line each time. That probably can be faster. So let's start a clean solution. Let's start with yeah, just having all of them go. Yeah, so we'll have a special case still for if we have a data cube below. I guess what we can do is we can step down actually and pick up, and then if my item is a data cube, then we're special, and otherwise or actually it's the other way around. If my item is not a data cube, for this guy we're special, and otherwise we're just one of these people. Okay. So what this guy is going to do basically is he's going to tell this guy go, right? So he's going to say, hey, go. And then they need to be doing something. They always need to drop it. And yeah, so basically the reason I did it this way is because we need to the issue that we have is that we can't really we had no way to determine if the multiplication of this thing led to a carry. And is that true? I guess that is true, right? So if it's like 4, you can't know if it was 2 times 2 or if it was 7 times 2. So we could signal it in a way still, right? We could say something like, okay, if they need to carry, we step up first or something like that. And in that way, we don't need to compute it. We can just communicate it to the next person. So let's try that approach and see where it leads us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to go. If we get a go, then what we're gonna do is pick up the thing, multiply it by 2. So we're gonna say, actually we don't need to pick it up, right? We can say, okay, we're gonna just calculate what we're standing on and multiply it by 2. Then what we're gonna say, so we're gonna walk up if we're not okay, so or if we need to carry. So if up here is a worker, then we're gonna add 1. So that's mem1 plus 1. So if this is okay, then what are we gonna do? We're gonna yeah, so at that point we can basically tell the next person, hey, go, except so we need to figure out if mem1 is bigger or equal to 10. If yes, then okay, so yeah, let's calc mem2 to be mem1 minus 10. And else we're just gonna set mem2 to be mem1. So now in mem1 we have what we want to write on the cube. So we're gonna pick it up, write mem1, then drop it. If mem1 is larger or equal to 10, then what we're gonna do is step up and tell this direction go. If else we're just gonna tell that direction go, so that's just to the left. But we also have another case, right? So we actually have the case where so we're gonna shortcut that here, I guess. Oh yeah, we can do that here, right? So if so here, if mem1 is 0, then well, okay. So this is least instruction. So I'm just gonna leave this as is, right? So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna go through the whole thing. If we need to shortcut it because it takes too long, then we're gonna do it here. So let's put a note, shortcut. With my beautiful handwriting. Okay, so we can shortcut here if we need to. Otherwise, we have this. I guess we need to step back if we stepped up. So if below is a cube, step down. Yeah, and so we'll have to loop here, right? We'll also have to loop here. So tell go, and I guess no, but we at some point do need like, so if let's make the shortcut because we need an exit condition, right? So if mem1 is 0, or I guess here, else, so if there's not a worker there and mem1 is 0, then tell everyone okay, and jump back to here. Yeah, so he's gonna tell go, listen for okay, and then step down and step up. Okay, so we're not quite at the 25 instruction mark, but I'm just gonna test whether this works, and it doesn't look like it does because he's too fast, right? So let's say if this is a worker. Oh, yeah, okay, so actually so okay, let's yeah, let's do it like this, but we have a little bit of a problem with this communicating a carry by stepping, but okay, so this doesn't even work out. Oh, they need to make another step down. That's kind of key. Okay. Okay. That doesn't quite work because they're holding the thing, right? So they also need to drop the thing. Okay. Oh, wait, what did he do? That seems awkward. Okay, let's see. We need to write mem2 here. That's kind of key. Yeah, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. Right, so this is fine. Yeah, this is fine, and then they get stuck. So, yeah. So I guess we're yeah. So let's say if here is a worker, or let's say that there is a worker and there is a cube, we're gonna tell that guy go. Yeah, and then actually, yeah, then that'll be fine because we'll step down and we'll fall into this loop, but that's okay because we'll just tell them go again. Okay. This seems kind of efficient. It's also non-functional, but oh yeah, okay, so the same problem we have here, right? So So the issue is that they don't step back. So I guess what we can do instead of doing this shenanigans, what we'll do is basically if you're stepping up here, then you're gonna listen for okay, which is gonna get called out to everyone, and then you're gonna step down. So because that means that we've communicated everything. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this seems to be going pretty well. Yep. Okay, I like this approach. So let's look at the instruction count. Like we're 10 or so over, right? So it's still kind of messy, but it's functional. It might even be fast. It seems a lot. It feels faster than the other one, but I'm not sure that's actually true. Is it correct? Oh, okay, so yeah, okay, so if there's a 0 in the middle, there's a problem, right? So, and this is not 0. So we're actually getting wrong results. Oh, wait, and this is 0. Oh, but it's, okay, so I'm gonna make an assumption that at nowhere in this process we have two zeros next to each other, which I'm not sure is true, but we'll find out if it is. It's a little bit of a silly shortcut if it works, but it actually helps a lot, right? So at this point it's still okay. Let's just watch it carefully, right? Yeah, so it should be 10. Yep, this is okay. Yeah, this is also okay. Yep, we're good here. This is also correct. Yeah. This is the point where I start to sort of forget the powers of 2. But it looks like these look pretty familiar. Okay, so this guy, yeah, so this guy shoots. So it's this and this, or this is nothing. Yeah, so we're gonna. Yeah, so here we can't really cut, so I guess we could just use the one person, right? That would be totally fine. That's even not that much harder. Yeah. Okay. That's probably the instruction count solution, right? We don't need to use all the different people. We can just use one guy that walks back and forth. Yeah, let's just see if this works out, like if it actually functions, but I think it should. Okay, apparently it doesn't. Or is nothing. What's wrong with you? Oh, you have 1 in memory. Oh, so it should be the other way around, right? So it should be if yeah, so if this and this, or yeah, okay, well, okay, so we're not gonna get an instruction count. So I guess what we're gonna do is just let's see. So let's step down, pick up, drop, actually step down again, drop. Okay, this is pretty common. Then step down, and then if to the right is a button, you'll do something. If you're on a button, you'll do something, and otherwise we just don't care, right? So let's... Okay, so this works, right? I guess. Let's just slow it down how the timing is. Yeah, so the timing works out perfectly fine. I don't know why he's... Oh yeah, so he's stepping up, drop. Okay. So I guess we'll put like an if here. And we have an if here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... Actually, we're just gonna make this guy do it, right? So we'll have everyone do this. But if if at this point you're on the button, then you're the chosen one. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna step up. You're gonna say, hey. So we're gonna go into a loop. We're gonna walk to the left. We're gonna calculate the current spot times 2. If this is larger equal 10, we're gonna say, hey, set mem2 equal to, actually, so this goes in the else, set mem2 equal to mem1, and else calculate mem1 equal to be mem2 equal to be mem1 minus that 10. Yeah. So we've got the thing we want to write in the minus 10. So we're gonna pick up what we have. We're gonna write mem2. We're gonna drop it. Then if, let's see. So I guess we'll just continue this to the end, right? So if here is nothing, we just jump back to, well, okay, I guess we'll have to step left or right, actually, as long as this is, or I guess as long as this is not a button, then step down, and then jump over here. Let's see. So yeah, so we do have here if, so actually if at this point, if or at this point, I guess, if mem1 is larger equal to 10, we set mem3 equal to 1. Otherwise we set mem3 equal to 0. Yeah, we're gonna go way over instruction count again. I just want to finish the solution to see how close we are and then see if we can optimize it. So here we're gonna calc mem2 and yeah, that's here, doing that here is fine. Mem2 is mem2 plus mem3. Okay, we're gonna write mem3. Yeah, this might actually be it. Let's check it out. Okay, it's not. I guess we need another jump, right? So actually, so here, if this is, wait. Yeah, so if it's, I guess if it's not nothing, right, then we'll jump and go here. Yeah, okay, this is going to be terribly slow. So the question is it fast enough? And actually, is it that slow? Like, it's in essence, it's problematic, but it's not. Like, it shouldn't be insanely slow, right? We're winning a lot of time on the communication, and we're losing that because he's walking back and forth. So yeah, it could be fine still, but it might just be that we run out of time here. I mean, the answer seems to be correct. So I'm kind of happy about that. We might actually, I think we would be able to take this step away, right? Because they'll just move out of the way if their program is finished. And there might be, I think the answer is still correct, but there might be an issue. Okay, so if we carried something over, that could be problematic. But mem1 will be yeah, because so if we were to shortcut, then the fact that we keep mem1 in memory could be problematic and cause a unintended carryover here. But I don't think that's what's going on. So I think we're good actually. So unless he's gonna complain, we're fine. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, it's so close. That's actually... That's insane. Okay. So we might need to do, like, if we do a micro optimization like this, that seems pretty solid. So I guess then we'll... Basically, if below is not a button, then jump. Yeah. Okay. If we do optimizations like that, would it work out? Oh, it was real close. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Because instruction-wise, I think we can get rid of this, right? Let me just check if that works. Yeah, okay. So this functions instruction-wise. It's totally fine, right? So the only question is, can we do it more quickly? So we need to remember mem1 for the carryover, right? That's kind of important. But since we're doing it, it's just the one guy doing it now, I'm not sure if we can get a speed up. That is kind of annoying. Could we prepare something for him? So have a different kind of interaction? I mean, it seems unlikely that having this would make it that much faster that we might just make it. But then again, we are doing that like a pretty decent amount of times in this program. So we might actually use it. So the thing is, we can probably make it fast enough if we have an escape, right? Like if we make sure, hey, if it's 0 and there's 0 to your left, just don't bother. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is just check out if I do that, the program is functional and it succeeds. It's not gonna be the speed challenge, it's not gonna be the instruction challenge, but maybe we can use that to try and actually get the instruction challenge. I'm gonna cut this episode here, but we'll just continue right into the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.